Hey. Hey guys, it's Camera Mom Creates here with my crafty sidekick. What's your name, crafty sidekick?
Kimmy.
Kimmy from her channel, Jimmy, Timmy, and Kimmy, which is super funny. And she's going to be doing some craft with us today that is super kid friendly. And what is it called?
Reverse canvas.
A reverse canvas. And she did one yesterday. And this is what it looks like. And basically, the image that you want is revealed in the blank space, and we'll explain that a little bit more because today what are we going to do today? What design? What is that?
I forgot.
It's a rocket ship, goofball. We're going to do a rocket ship. I already have one on canvas, and it's a baseball player. So you're going to need canvases. These are flat canvases. We bought them in bulk on Amazon. And this is just some inexpensive vinyl scraps that I had laying around. If you don't have vinyl, I would suggest you can go on any local, like mom's page or for sale page in your town. And sometimes people will be selling scrap vinyl. I actually have an entire drawer right here. This is just all scrap vinyl. And sometimes people will sell this, like buy a bag, just for people to experiment with. Now, I cut this out using a Cricut machine, but you don't need a Cricut machine. You could actually go on the computer, find an image. I like looking up silhouette, so baseball player silhouette, gymnastics silhouette, because then you'll get an image like this. This dog was an outline, which we found it was part of Cricut design, but you can find a gazillion different designs online, and you can even just cut, print them with a normal printer, cut it out, and then use the scrap vinyl and trace that and cut it out by hand. Obviously it's more time consuming, but if you are picking simple images, it shouldn't be an issue. And if you know somebody who has a Cricut, maybe they'll cut out a couple designs. Maybe you can pay them a small amount of money, because this type of vinyl is not expensive at all. So I mean, I know I would be willing to do that pretty inexpensively. So anyway, you'll need your design, you'll need your canvas. What else do we need?
Some paints. These weird paint brushes.
Yeah, I mean, you can use any kind of paintbrush, but to get this kind of effect like she got here.
Or cotton balls.
Cotton balls, yes. I mean, you can sponge. Depending if you want to texture it more, you can use really whatever you want, which is cool.
Also, you can do some glitter and sprinkle it over at the end if you want to.
Well, because we're doing a space design, so we thought it would be cool to have a little glitter.
This is just glitter paint.
Yeah, it's glitter paint, which is really neat. That's the glitter paint. Yep, gold. We have silver too, right?
No,
I know they make
metallic.
silver. Oh, the silver is more metallic. So to get this on, I cut my design out from the vinyl. Then you take clear transfer paper. And again, this is something you can get. I think I got this at, this is just Staples paper. So you will use that and a squeegee if you don't have like this kind of thing here. This is a Cricut tool. You could just use a credit card, honestly, and you just kind of scrape along so that you can pull your image up onto your transfer paper. So we don't need that anymore, so you can put that aside. Now, if I were to just take a canvas like this out of the wrapping paper and put this on, it would be really hard to get it to stick. The trick is to use, all right, Kimmy, rubbing alcohol. Yes. If you wet your canvas down entirely and evenly with rubbing alcohol, let it dry, then you can take your design. In this case, it's a rocket ship. Who's this for? This is for a baby to be, right? This is for a baby to be. So we're gonna, I'm just kind of eyeballing it, honestly, and I'm gonna center it here. Kimmy, you wanna take the scraper and kind of push it down for me like that? So she's going to go over the entire image and make sure, she's got to do a little dance, just like she's a crazy DJ. And you just want to get that, nice firmly down onto your canvas. And once she goes over the entire image, you get in that corner, we will very gently, we emphasize the word gently, peel this up. And of course it's not wanting to stick as well as the baseball player did, but no, that's not bad. It's much harder when you do images like the dog, because it was just all of these thin lines, and if you do words also, that would be a little more challenging. So this is so much easier with the silhouette type thicker image like this, like our rocket ship. Then what we want Kimmy to do is she's gonna push this down and make sure the edges are not coming up at all. So she's gonna go along the edges like that. And then, so this is a transfer paper I used, and honestly, it's still plenty sticky, so I can use it again because I'm sure we're gonna be making a couple of these today, right? I can't imagine we're gonna be done. I just know how we are. We get started with these projects, we start doing a gazillion of them. So now what Kimmy's gonna do is she's gonna take some of her favorite paints and she's going to use this technique. Which one do you want to start with? Probably the lighter color, right? Let's start.
Sure.
So we chose blue, a light gray, and black for our space theme. So we're gonna just put some in a bowl or paper plate. We're gonna squirt it in there.
That's a lot.
It makes little squeaky sounds.
I don't need that much.
You don't need that much? Okay.
That's way too much.
Okay, so she's gonna dab it on there, and then she's gonna just kind of randomly dab it into different spots on the canvas. And what she's gonna do is make sure everything's covered. Now she doesn't have to paint over her rocket ship because that's going to peel off anyway. But when you're doing something like the dog with the lines, it's just easier to go over everything, so that way you make sure that everything's covered. You're not going to leave white space, right? You don't want to leave any white space. So she's going to go through and do that. Maybe I'll take some gray while you do that, and I'll dab the gray in some spots. And then you want to let it dry completely. But these are just acrylic paints, and acrylic paints dry really quickly, so it shouldn't take a long time. How long did we wait? 20 minutes maybe the other day?
Probably.
After about 20 minutes,
Like that.
we'll be back and we'll be able to reveal what the image looks like when we take our rocket ship off of here. But while this is still wet, if you do want to do something with the glitter, you have to make sure it's still wet. So you got to kind of move quickly. We'll add our paint, and then we will add some glitter and let it dry, and then we'll show you what the finished product looks like. And it's very satisfying, as we say, when you peel the vinyl off and it reveals the image. So
We have no water.
that should be cool.
Yeah.
We don't have water, but a cup of water would be great to rinse off your brushes. I tried to have enough brushes, but that didn't happen, so that's okay. We will continue painting, covering our canvas, and we will show you the finished product shortly. We're back. We're dry. It looks really cool. And Kimmy got a little corner up, so now she's going to peel it because it's satisfying, as you say, right?
What?
Got to get it started. It's easier once you get it going. Just be careful because you don't want to peel up any of the paint, but look how smoothly that peels off. It looks really cool. Wow. It's such a fun project to do. And easy, right? And the design options are endless. I mean, you could pretty much put anything on there that you want, so that looks super cute. Now our trusty cameraman suggested doing it maybe on a black canvas or even painting the canvas black first. I guess he wanted our rocket ship to be black. Those are all options. I mean, you can play with anything. I mean, you can now come in and, paint this if you wanted and do something in there.
Now, if you want, you could have a tattoo.
And you can have a tattoo of a rocket ship on your leg. But this looks cool, and it comes off so smoothly. It looks really nice. You did a great job. So again, easy project to do with the kids, and this will make a nice gift. So we will give this to the gymnastics coach today, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
She's there.
Well, thanks for joining us. If you have any questions, please ask in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer anything, and make sure to like and subscribe. And please check out Jimmy, Timmy, and Kimmy, because Kimmy decided to shoot on over here and help me out. So thanks so much.
Bye.